Hello, I'm making this video for people who are in the search for the perfect leather jacket. This is my first video. Don't judge me. Um, my journey. So I've had over my life. I'm 50 plus. I've had dozens and dozens of so-called nice leather jackets, and they were, lamb designers. You know, um, but in the last few years, since I've been riding bikes, I wanted something more durable, something that just won't tear on a door or anything like that. So my journey started off with basically looking just for a really, really well-made leather jacket. And I ran across Schott Perfecto, and there was a Schott in Chicago. So I went there and tried some jackets on, fell in love. So that began my journey down the rabbit hole of leather jackets, whether it's new high-end jackets like Schott or vintage jackets. So I have 5 that I think kind of cross over all of the barriers. And I've bought these 5 over the last five to probably 7 years. It's a kind of eclectic, but I have a jacket that kind of represents each style of biker jacket. If you want something that looks good, stylish, that's also you could wear on a bike, or just you want to be cool. So here's my first jacket that I bought. This is which I thought was my holy grail at the time. Very expensive, and I'm going to get into costs. And if you're a beginner in this journey, cost does matter, because these jackets could range up to $3,000. A Schott is $900 almost. This is a Schott. It's called a 618S, which is the slimmed down version of a 618. There's many versions of a Schott. So this is my 618. It's very, very slim. If you're looking for that slim, and it's a little longer than a lot of motorcycle jackets. So it has a long tapered look, which I do like. It goes over your belt. The belt was taken off of this jacket, which is fine with me. It's called a 618 1 star. It's a 1 star. It's a classic Schott. This is it. This is the one that I fell in love with. This jacket was $900. I bought it new in Chicago at the Schott store when they were there post-COVID. So then I was like, well, this is very expensive. It's very well made. But then I went down the vintage rabbit hole, looking at vintage jackets. So that's a little pricey, I understand, but let me show you what you can get for $100, $200, $300. When you go down the vintage rabbit hole, you got to know what you're looking at. This is a branded Harley Davidson jacket. It's 19. How do you know how old it is? Good question. By the zippers and the tag, and sometimes what it's made out of. This is jackets made in the 40s, 50s, and 60s used horse and steer, and then later in the 80s, 90s, 2000s. I mean, not horse. Horse and steer, and then the newer jackets started using leather, like a stiff leather. This is a Harley Davidson branded jacket made in steer. It's by the zippers and the tag. It's roughly between 1970 and 1980. But I bought it with these things on it, left it on there. It's very fitted. This says it's a size 36. My Schott is a 38. When you buy a jacket, they'll give you the armpit to armpit. That's what's most important. And then the sleeves. Make sure that when you're riding, the sleeves are long. So this is, I paid maybe under $200 for this jacket on eBay. This is a steal. I mean, this thing, I get compliments on it all the time. It's well made. They just made everything right back then. It's fitted, and it's a real jacket. It's 50 years old and look at it. I mean, it's fucking amazing. I would never buy a new jacket. All right. So, motorcycle style jackets. Uh, let's say you don't want to do the biker look and you just want a nice leather jacket. You don't want to spend a lot of money, but you want something very well made. I would suggest this is a 1960s. It could be 19 up to 1970. This is a Schott A2 Bomber. How do you know? Talon zippers and the tag. You can look at jackets from that era to see if your tag matches that tag, and also if it's got Talon zippers. Again, this is a size 38. This jacket is 19. It's old. Look at it, and it's this is steer. This is cowhide. This is cowhide. They made the bombers in cowhide. I don't think this is horse. It might be horse. It's hard to tell unless you know it's specifically horse on certain jackets, which I'll show you two horsehide jackets. This is it. 19. This was this was a flea market find. I paid under $100 for this jacket. This jacket on eBay, $300. Thrift stores, 150. So it all depends. All on condition. This is in very good condition. Usually the elastic sleeves and the waistband for things that are this old, they get dry rotted and they wear out. I did condition and clean this up myself, but the wool waistbands and everything were in great condition. So, bomber jacket. You're not doing the biker thing. You got a real nice leather jacket. It's 56 years old. It's going to last your life. You can donate this. You can give this to your kids. It's a legacy jacket. It's just amazing. Really thick, heavy duty zippers. It's really well made. I love this. This was a grail find in my opinion. Let's see. Now to what some consider the holy grail of leather jackets, meaning very expensive, very well made, and they're in the class of the in the leather jacket world. There's this hierarchy of leather jackets, and the one you'll hear the most about, the most expensive, the most desired, the most collectible are Bucos, Buco. This is a horsehide Buco. It's a D pocket, J24 D pocket, and this is made out of horse. Buco stopped making jackets in the 70s, and the real McCoy bought the label and the brand. This is a collab between. This is a very special jacket. It's a collab between Buco and Aero, which I never seen before. But Aero is made to order. So someone called Aero's in Scotland. Someone made this for them, I guess in the United States, but used the Buco leather, the horse. This is a size 36 also, but it fits like a 38. Again, I bought it because of the, he put all the measurements on it. When you spend over $1,000 on a jacket, they're going to send you all the measurements. Now, Bucos had vintage Talon brass zippers, but they were really little. The zippers, it wasn't all about big noticeable zippers like a Schott. All the zippers are kind of hidden. and it's got the vintage Talon brass zippers. And it's horse, and it's long sleeves, well fitted. It's horse. They call this um, T-core horse. So when the dye rubs off, there's like a brown underneath it. It's really beautiful. People desire that. It's got a little bitty zipper, so it is a little bit difficult zipping. I wear it always zipped up because I ride. So it's very fitted. This jacket on the Aero site, or if you were to buy one just like this from Buco, which is the real McCoy, they're $1,800 to $3,000. They're very expensive. However, you can buy these pre-owned. So I would suggest if you want a holy grail, buy a vintage Buco or find an Aero. And I'll give you a list of some brands that you can look for that make super high quality leather jackets. This is my Buco. Now for one of my favorite jackets, meaning price, build, the quality, the history, the way it feels, what it's made out of. This thing's amazing. I just discovered this jacket. This is the unsung hero in the leather jacket world, and they're pretty affordable right now, but they won't be for long. This is a 1950, 1960. It could be between, based upon the zipper and the tag and everything. This could be from 1950 to 1960. This is called a Cal, C-A-L leather. I'm going to put links in the descriptions on where to find these things. This is a Cal leather, C-A-L, Ventura, California. They were commissioned by the LA, the motorcycle police officers, to the California Highway Patrol. They made jackets for this is a California Highway Patrol jacket from 1960. And it's made by a company called Cal. They were the main producers of these jackets, and they still exist to this day. This thing is horse. It's extremely. It's 7 pounds. This jacket. Ginormous brass Talon zippers. It's like a 12 or 13 or something. It's huge. The leather is almost a 1/4 inch thick in certain places, maybe 3/8. It's a monster of a jacket, and it fits. It fits so well. Zipped up, open. This jacket, Cals are rough condition, 200, 300. Really good condition. You could be up. You could spend $1,000 on a Cal. The Japanese market are buying them and reselling them in Japan, so they're getting kind of pricey. But you could still find Cals around for 300, 400 bucks. It's way worth it. This is the jacket. It doesn't have that typical motorcycle jacket look, but this is, if you want something that's going to last forever. The collar, I got lucky. The Mouton collar came with this jacket. These are hard to find because people lost these things. You could buy them in the aftermarket, but the collar itself, sometimes people want $200, $300 just for the collar. So I got lucky with this jacket. I did send it out to get conditioned and re-dyed by a vintage leather repair company in Illinois. This is the one. This is, in my opinion, is the next Buco. These jackets will be in the thousands in the next couple of years. I got one more for you. This is not a motorcycle jacket, but it's a amazing leather jacket. If you just want a leather jacket, it's vintage. It's going to look vintage, but the styling is just amazing. It's affordable. They're out there, and they're built It's a World War II Army jacket. Check this out. This is a 1940 Swedish Army officer trench jacket. Crazy, right? I got paid $80 for this jacket. This this is crazy for the money. This thing is amazing. It's horse. It's got a wool liner. So yeah, 1940. Um, Someone was wearing this in a war, in a battle somewhere. Maybe you can get it relined, but I wouldn't. It doesn't smell or anything. It's amazing. I did, however, the fur collar I did have repaired. I just bought some fur and I took it to my tailor and she put the fur on it. It wasn't no big deal. They used bison wool, and there was no bisons in Europe, so they bought bison wool and put it on the collars and the jackets back then. But it dries out after a while, or after damn near 80 years. So, but I just bought this little fur from eBay somewhere. But yeah, I get a lot of compliments on it. It's amazing, very affordable. You can find these things. They're well made. Horse has this gray white film on it. That's just the fat from the horse. You take a blow dry it, and it'll come out. Keep it in a dry area with a bag over it. That'll help moisture. But yeah, this is that's it. Oh, one more thing. You got to have this in your life. If you have a leather jacket, foam pipe insulator pads. Put that on your hangers. It'll help with having the notches in here that'll ruin a jacket forever. So buy these little things. You can buy a pack of them for $3 and just put these on your hangers. I hope that helps.